Did you know that you can use bagged concrete to create a variety of projects around your new house? For example, this cobblestone-looking sidewalk was made entirely with these small bags of concrete. Well, today we're at Quickrete Corporation in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're going to show you how concrete is made. And if you happen to have an old patio or sidewalk that is looking bad, we've got a great product that will allow you to resurface it without ripping it out. For starters, let's talk about what goes into bagged concrete. I'm with Russ Smiley of Quickrete. Russ, a lot of people interchange the terms cement and concrete, but cement really is just one of the components that goes into concrete, right?
That's right, Steve. You have two other ingredients. You have a fine sand and a coarse aggregate stone that we use.
Now, we have all these ingredients. Like, for example, this actually is, what type of stone is this?
That's actually granite stone quarried next door.
And then, of course, we add a little bit of sand to this.
It's important to remember that cement is the glue that holds the fine aggregate and coarse aggregate together. The aggregate is what actually gives you the strength of the product.
You mix all this together with water and you get concrete.
A nice patio.
Now, all these ingredients really come from a variety of different places. You don't make your own cement here, but you do have a pretty good sized quarry back here.
That's right.
Now, this quarry is where you get all of your granite and sand?
That's right. The granite's actually mined next door at the Blue Circle Quarry. The sand is mined close by, and it's actually dredged out of a river.
Now, why granite?
Well, granite partly is because that's what's available. That's a natural resource that's available in Atlanta. Secondly, it's a very strong stone. It's a lot stronger than limestone, and it provides for a very strong concrete mix.
Very hard to crush.
The drying process actually starts right here where we're standing. We actually charge this wet hopper with whichever aggregate we're going to dry. It rides up a wet feed belt and enters into a rotary dryer, which has spliting in it, and we use natural gas to actually burn the moisture from the product.
And then from inside, it gets bagged, and you can show me how that operates?
Sure, let's go.
Well, Russ, these bags are moving through at a pretty good clip. How many of these do you crank out a day?
We're doing between 50 and 60 truckloads a day, Steve.
Semi-truckloads?
Semi-truckloads.
Okay, so out back we saw the ingredients go into a hopper, then a dryer. What happens in here?
After the drying process, we send the aggregate through a cooling process, actually cool the temperatures back down, makes it easier to manufacture. We then store the aggregates in outside silos and pull from those aggregates with a computerized batching system one at a time to ensure we get the proper mix.
Yeah, that's the right amount of cement, rocks, and sand, right?
That's correct.
So every one of these bags is going to be the same?
Absolutely.
Well, if you've got an old patio or driveway that you'd like to make look new, there's a great new idea, and I'm with Randy Williams of Quickrete. Randy, you guys got a neat new product.
We sure do, Steve. It's a concrete resurfacer, and it's designed to eliminate the work that's required with ripping out old concrete mix. It's a concrete resurfacer, and it's going to go over that old, pitted, dilapidated concrete at a fraction of the cost of new.
Now, you've actually prepared a section of it where we already have that in place. I'm amazed at how thin this stuff goes on.
It goes on a squeegee application, less than a 1/16 of an inch, and all we're going to do is prep the surface and then squeegee it down.
Will it chip off?
It will not. It actually bonds to the old concrete. It has a 4,000 PSI strength, and you can drive on it in 24 hours.
Really? Well, what do you got to do to work with this?
Well, the first thing that we recommend is to pressure wash the existing slab with a 3,500 PSI pressure washer. Once you've done that, simply pour the product out and squeegee it down.
I'd like to give it a shot.
We've got some mixed up. All we're going to do, Steve, is pour it down. You can see we've mixed it up very thin. That works well with our squeegee application.
Well, sure flows pretty easy.
It's a very easy product to do. All we do, like I said, is squeegee it down, and it's going to give us a nice textured finish to replace our old pitted concrete.
It flows out of there pretty easy. It's amazing how easy this is just to drag across the concrete. It doesn't roll up. It just seems to flow real nice.
Now, another thing we can do, once this product has started to set, we can go back and give it a broom finish texture. Kind of gives it a skid-resistant texture.
I'd like to give that a try.
Sure. I've got a broom right here. Kind of give you a representation of what that broom finish looks like.
You know what's amazing about this is that it looks like it's a brand new concrete slab.
Now, one thing that you can do, we can add color to this. We can give it different textures. We also have a lot of people that have concrete, maybe it looks like patchwork where different slabs have been poured at different times. This is a great way to give it that one consistent look.
Well, as you can see, this produces a great finish, and it's really pretty easy to work with. So this is just another great example of how you can use concrete products to give your home a brand new look.